Hello everyone and welcome to my sketchbook tour. We'll just get right into it. So this sticker that I have on the front, this one right here, this was something I got from a Comic-Con or like a little event thing from another artist. Same with the Bambi on the inside. Right here I have a plant care sheet and I've just kind of doodled on the inside. This sketchbook went from sometime in April to June 7th, so I just recently finished it up. I don't have a lot to say about the pieces in here, I just kind of doodle away and draw what I feel like. I write in it as well. I don't like keeping a separate journal and sketchbook. I just use it for both because it's easier that way for me. So, yeah, you will see some writing in here. If you want to pause it and read it, it's nothing important. It's just a lot about, things going on in my life and angsty stuff. So, stuff to do with my anxiety a lot. Because it's easier just to write about it. So, yeah, I just sketched out some faces. Here's where I was trying to get some Sabrina fan art done. I did end up doing the piece digitally. I'm not too happy with it. I probably will go back and redo it a different way at some time. Yeah, I write grocery lists in here at times as well, you'll see. Here's some sketches I did of sculptures from the Sketchy app. This piece I also turned into a digital piece. I think it's pretty cool. I enjoyed that one. Here's some more face sketches. I like that one. You'll see that my face sketches evolve a lot in this sketchbook. That one was fun. That was another Sketchy app reference. Mermay also started in this sketchbook, along with the 100 face challenge, so that's why I filled it up so quickly. I like the anatomy on this one. She was my favorite out of all of them. I like that face as well. That one was pretty fun to do, the headband. Another mermay. I actually liked how most of the mermay sketches turned out more than the finished pieces. So, yeah, that was a sketchy reference as well. This was actually a redraw from a piece I did for last year's mermay, and I'm really happy with it. Just a bad sketch. I'm not a big fan of it. This one was fun. I like how she turned out. I just drew it with some microns and another mermay piece, another mermay piece. I like how she turned out with the sword, and her hair is pretty cool, so. Yeah, I redrew a few of my pieces from last year's mermay. I tried a portrait with colored pencils for the first time, which I've never done before, and yeah, I might give it a try more. It was pretty fun, so. Another mermay piece. A random sketch. I keep my sketchbooks rather messy, rather just, yeah, whatever I feel like at the time, that's what's there. I do some portraits in them. This was a portrait of a girl off of the Sketchy app as well. If you haven't noticed, I do use Sketchy quite a bit. I'm not trying to sell it on you guys, but I do really like the Sketchy app. It's a free app you can get on the store. I would check it out. People upload their photos to it, and you can draw them, and you can post your own art. I've really loved it as a second source of posting my art, so not just on Instagram, and it's other artists, so that's been pretty nice. This was where I was starting a painting that I can tag in the description. It's on my Instagram. And this was just a scenery. And here's where I started the 100 face challenge. This was a really good challenge, actually. I really learned a lot. The way I drew faces really improved doing this challenge, and I recommend it to anybody to give it a try if they want to get out of same face syndrome. But I definitely, by the end of it, got sick of drawing. sick of drawing male bearded faces. There were so many old men in the one I did, so there's just some writing. Okay, and here's the third day of the 100 face challenge. I like these ones. Like those ones. That was a pretty good day for me. I liked a lot of those faces. And here's where you'll see I'm talking about so many older people or people with lots of detail in their face and lots of facial hair. Oh yeah, I drew this at my parents' house during a barbecue, but I colored it in or painted. It's acrylic paint on the background. Some more 100 faces. There's lots of them. This was something I painted over because I didn't like it, and there's some Megaplex tickets on there. More bearded faces. I really like that one and that one because of the facial features. Yeah, I don't know what to say besides more faces. Woohoo! At this point, I was getting really, really done with it. I was trying to push through, but I did finish strong. I really like number 99. Yeah, so I learned a lot. Probably will never do it again. Here I drew my feet. Yes, my toes look weird because my toes are weird. Yeah. This is just some sketching and a lot of writing. Sorry if you hear my dog in the background. Yeah, here I was just doing some quick studies, post-studies. Here I was practicing watercolor, painting an eye, and I drew an emu, King Emu. I don't know, I was really in kind of a weird rut. This is where I was getting ready for another painting. Some hands, which I need to practice again. I was getting pretty good at them, and then I stopped practicing them for a while because I did just a lot of portraits, so I need to get back into it. Some poses. I got these new colored mechanical pencils, so I was practicing this, and I really like how that portrait came out. Just some other portraits. Not too big of a fan of them. Here's where I decided to try oil pastels in my sketchbook. I do like them, but I will never do them in my sketchbook again because they're so messy. Just another sketch. Here I was kind of getting burned out. This I'm turning in, both of them I plan to turn into paintings, but I'm working on the one on the left right now on a circular canvas. And yeah, that's about it. I got really just burned out with this sketchbook, and sometimes I think it's good to just be done. So I have this stuff in the background from the BYU Art Museum that my mom and I went and looked around, so yeah, you can pause these and look at them if you'd like. They're just about the artists that we saw. They're little pamphlets, and I just have them in here since I had my sketchbook with me. It's a map. Yeah, there were some really cool artists there, and I had a good time, and apparently I have a receipt there as well. I really just, use it for everyday life, so, you'll see a lot of really neat sketchbooks and a lot of really nice stuff. People who use them to make finished pieces, but that's not who I am. So, yeah, that was everything, and I hope you like it.